good. Allister Hogg, Scotland, and played 48 times. No, it's good, obviously. It's in England, but sort of home nations as such generate a lot of interest for all, obviously, Scotland, England, Ireland, and Wales. Be a lot of following for those teams as well, and I think certainly with it being spread out the whole of England, especially up in Newcastle where I play, certainly there's a big buzz for it coming there. Got a couple of big sort of Scotland games as well, so you'll see a lot of supporters coming down from Scotland to Newcastle. It's not too far, and I think it'll be good. Just so it was when it gets started, I think that's when everyone will start buying into it. Yeah, obviously they'll be thereabouts. I think if they get out the pool, then they'll be doing well. And then it's like anything. As soon as the knockout stage, it's just a one-off game. It could come down to one decision, either refereeing or playing wise, they could decide their fate. So I think they'll be thereabouts. We've got a couple of tough games also against Wales. Will look good in the last game, and obviously Australia have been going well as well. So I think it's going to be tough for them. But if they fulfil their potential, I think they'll do well. To be honest, it's hard to pick one. You've obviously you usually go in and you've got your clear favourites, but this year, obviously Australia beat New Zealand. England are in there. France obviously looks strong as well. You've got South Africa obviously always perform as well. So it's going to be tough to actually pick an individual one. It's going to come down to who handles the pressure the best, and maybe who gets lucky with the weather or something like that. So it's hard to pick, to be honest. Yes, probably talking teams-wise, it's going to be probably one of the sort of Pacific nations, isn't it? Samoa have got the potential to go well. They've got the big game against Scotland, obviously in Newcastle. That'll kind of make or break that group for either Scotland or Samoa. Tonga have got a lot of good players as well. So yeah, I think it's going to be one of those sort of teams that produce a couple of upsets, I think, as well. And you've got the USA have got potential to go well as well. They've got all the right players, just whether they can sort of get that game plan going well. It's a hard one to pick. Obviously, my experience is look at the Scotland team. They've picked John Hardy. He's only been in the country 5 weeks, but he's won an international appearance. He went well and is smacking some guys around. So he could be one to watch, see whether if he goes well. Obviously for Scotland's sake, he does, but it's a big risk sort of picking somebody that's only played half an hour, 40 minutes of international rugby ahead of some quality players like Geoff Berkeley, who's been outstanding for the club, and I thought he's played well in the warm-up games as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.